Jungkook leaned against his car, scrolling through the message he had just received from the information in Seoul. His second uncle, Fred Jeon, has been staying villain in literally hiding something. Despite being the CEO of Jungkook Seoul Bench, Fred did not have full control over the company. Ever necessary decisions he still required Milton approval, which meant Fred was literally growing desperate. Taehyung clenched with his body tense with anger. Then instantly, what should we do? Do we have to go there and personally catch him? His voice so slightly. Jungkook calmly, no need, I will make his come towards a mischievous smile color on Jungkook's lip, his eyes gleaming with confidence. Jungkook's mother one we said in the trip, their mouth usually calm. Taehyung stared at him completely memorized. His heart skipped a beat. Taehyung's confidence, his intelligence, his presence, everything about him was captivating. Jungkook noticed the way Taehyung was looking at him with pressure. Jungkook presently, am I too handsome that you can't stop staring? Taehyung didn't even hesitate. Taehyung calmly, yes you are. Before Jungkook could react, Taehyung stand and placed a quick kiss on his cheek. Taehyung softly, my baby is the most handsome. Jungkook frozen for a moment, his heart pounding uncontrollably. Jungkook dramatically, you have such a sweet mouth. Let me taste it. He leaning closer, capturing Taehyung's lip in a deep Taehyung smiled into kiss and eagerly responded, matching Jungkook's intensity. They moved again, neither wanting to pull away. When they finally separated, a thin thread of connected their lips, making Jungkook giggle. Taehyung laughing, you are too much. He grabbed a tissue and gently wiped there, and while Jungkook just smiled at him, Taehyung curious. So tell me what's your plan? He leaned against Jungkook's shoulder, feeling safe and warm. They were still in a parking lot, but thankfully Jungkook's car had heavily tightened windows, saving them from being noise. Jungkook said, I just need to take a few phone calls. He pulled out of his phone and dialed a number. Jungkook commanded Jungkook confiscated the woman's phone and unlocked all the possible escape routes and more guards and remove anything sharp or dangerous from her room. Make sure she stays alive until I say otherwise. After hanging up, he made another call. Jungkook would keep a close watch on my second uncle. Trace him moments, see if he planned to leave the country and find out who is meeting with. As soon as he entered the car, he screamed softly. His emotions breathed his chin. Jungkook noticed and reached out, gently crossing Jungkook's arm. Taehyung softly, I am here with you. Jungkook glanced at him, feeling his heart sudden. Without thinking, he placed a gentle gaze against Taehyung's forehead, slightly thanking him for his support. Then he made the final call to Fred Jeon. Jungkook calmly, hello, second uncle. I wanted to invite you here. My father is sick and I am afraid I can't manage the business alone in Seoul. I am currently in. Will you be able to come here? He held her breath, hoping food would take in the bed, but her voice remained calm and crushed. Fred, I'm sorry, nephew, but your father has several pending projects here in Seoul. I can't leave them immediately. Wouldn't it be better if you come here instead? Jungkook clenched his jaw. Fred was not easily fooled before Jungkook could respond. Taehyung whispered, we should go. Jungkook signed and responded smoothly. Jungkook can, alright then, I'll arrive the day after tomorrow. Fred, good see you then. In the calendar, Jungkook turned to Taehyung. He minorly adjusted the plan. Jungkook determined, seemed like the plan has changed. I will be going there personally. Taehyung eyes widened. Taehyung instantly, I want to go with you. Jungkook immediately shook his head. Jungkook calmly, no, it's it's dangerous. He held Taehyung hand tightly. Jungkook, please wait for me here. I will personally bring that man to Taehyung. Hesitate, but eventually nodded. He didn't want to take unnecessary risk. There was still Gookie to think about. Taehyung worried. Then you have to be careful. Jungkook smiled suddenly. He dropped Taehyung off as he saw before heading straight to his airport. He held to fate he would arrive at the day after tomorrow, but in reality he was already on his way. Jungkook stayed off the board, his sharp eyes scanning the surroundings. The scene was quite too quiet, expected for the occasional sending of the plan. A tear spreaded the wind. His men were already waiting for him at the dock. Still black, the expression serious. Jungkook firmly where his breath. One of his men stepped forward, giving him a brief note before speaking. Man in black, he is in the villa, sir. We found out that he brought the 10 years ago. The only people inside are private nurse and one housekeeper. Jungkook frowned. Jungkook suspiciously, a private nurse? Is there a patient inside? He had never married, never had children. That was why his grandparents never held him the company. He lacked an heir. Instant they entered everything to Jungkook and his future gender. Another man in black hesitated before answering in a black visa. A woman she had a scare on the left side on her face. She is the wheelchair. Jungkook frozen, his heart pounding on it. Instead, his chest. Could it be his mother? The mother he thought was long gone. A sudden rush of emotion hit him like a storm. He brought gun and his face clenched tightly. Jungkook determined call from back again, surrounded the permission. No one get in or out without my command. His men immediately sprang to action, connecting refinement and positioned themselves around the villa. Jungkook took a deep breath, trying to calm the storm brewing inside him. If that woman was really his mother, he needed to be prepared. This could change everything. Alice sat alone in the dimming lit room. Her finger trembled slightly as she clenched the edge of her dress. She had been locked up. Her phone was taken away. Sharp objected remove doors, bubble locked inside and out. She knew the moment they tightened security around her. She had been found out, or worse, fate had betrayed her. Her mind recalled with thoughts she had met and discovered the truth. Would she had be able to pretend to be Veena Chingon? She gritted her teeth, a twin's smartphone on her lips, Alice to herself gently, no matter what I won't regret what I did. She leaned back against the wall, memory filling her mind. She had waited 10 years of carefully laying her plan, 10 years of suffering pain and waiting for the right moment to claim what was right here. Alice closed her eyes. Alice remembered 10 years isn't enough to repay what they did to me. Her lips curled into a weak smile. Let them more. She was not finished yet. Jungkook held his breath as he dialed the number. He was not sure if his uncle would answer, but when the call connected, he met his emotions. Jungkook calmly, Uncle, I am in the airport. Where are you? Thought his expression darkened. His uncle player was not expecting this. Suspiciously, I thought you were arriving tomorrow. Jungkook smoothly arrived and the advance would be made now. was at least 2 hours drive from the city. Fetna depended clearly within his options said after a pause. I'll be there, let's meet at the office. He leaned the car then turned toward the woman in the wheelchair, faded sharply. Are you still mad at me? You spent 10 years by my side. The woman smacked her voice sharp and bitter. Woman coldly, no matter what I had to do on that son is special, complicated presently because I'll be go back to the go over the nurse and stay safe here. He leaned down and wanted to kiss her forehead, but she turned away. His lip barely kept in the side of her head. Fred stared at her. For a moment I felt with emotion. Her voice then kindly lit in the villa. Jungkook cleaned his expression unbearable. Jungkook commanding, follow him, capture him, take him to the Iceland and wait from my arrival. His men nodded and moved swiftly. Then Jungkook turned towards the villa. His footsteps were slowly deliberate, almost silent. Inside the woman sat where the darkest seat. Her long hair swayed in the wind. Jungkook stood beside her, raising the overwhelmed eyes to turn her towards him. Woman quickly, who are you, Jungkook? Stephen. She was not looking at him. She was staying past him. His eyes were open, but they didn't blink. Jungkook whispered lies shaking in mom. The woman frozen. Veena hesitated, was shaking. Jungkook's son, is that you? She turned her head in very direction, screaming for him. Jungkook felt his throat tighten. He dropped his knee, grabbing her trembling hand and placed them on his chest. Jungkook choking, Mom, I'm so sorry. Veena softly raising her hand against him, my son, my strong boy. Jungkook held her close as the council carried her to the small booth. The nurse followed behind, wailing the test what has been hoping for the past 10 years. The housekeeper, on the other hand, ran the moment she saw Jungkook man as the boat moved across his sweater, vanishing deeply the stairs. She filled her lungs for the first time in the 10 years. She felt free. Vena's spring was full of hope. I'm really skipping this hell. My son come from me. Tears fell slightly down her scared cheeks. Nightmares were over. She was finally going home. He sat on the window, his hair in distance, his finger absolutely trapped on the table, but his mind was somewhere else. He couldn't stop thinking about Jungkook. Was he said, did he find his mother? A small hand gently touched his arm, pulling him from his thought. Deeply softly, Emma, are you okay? Then being straight and then prepared for the small thing. Gently, of course, he thought I was just thinking with feeling closer, his big eyes filled with concern. He barely his lips finding contact and felt difficult. Are you sure? You look like you are daydreaming a lot today. Then she put up in his son hair, saying warmly, I promise I am fine. What are you doing? Look, putting on head at a large repeatedly and driving our family. Look, The driving was still unsafe, but the outline were clear. Taehyung, Jungkook, and Jay were standing together, smiling even in a simple pencil stroke. Their love in their driving was obvious. Taehyung felt his heart felt Taehyung doing amazing. Wow, this is beautiful. Because even thought it was not finished. I can already see how amazing it is. Because in that place with the presence, Cookie determined. Then I'll keep going. I want Appa to see it when he comes home. Then smiled but couldn't help the slight sadness in his eyes. He hoped Jungkook would return soon, safe and victorious. Wanting to distract himself, he picked up a pencil and started sticking to for the rest of the day. Taehyung and Yuki sat side by side, drawing in peaceful silence. Jungkook was as usual dragged from Fred into the private island. Fred was running in and backward, but he was still standing tall, his sharp eyes scanning his surroundings. Despite being captured, he didn't look defeated. Jungkook leaving connection. Jungkook moved uncle, I really something you don't manage to fight bad. You won't forget his skill. You are Fred smart despite his injuries. Fred finally, you shouldn't have underestimated me. A few Jungkook totally heard them clap his hand slowly. Jungkook is greatly impressive, but it doesn't change anything. Food finally found. Facility, what is the meaning of this? Jungkook, what did you bring me here? Jungkook stepped closer. His small step lit up later. Jungkook cordial, you are no soon enough, no need to rush. Fred snipped at his right knuckle around like planning for a vision. Jungkook noticed and chuckled. Jungkook mumbled, relax uncle, the journey will be long, you should get some rest. He stepped aside, revolving woman sitting in a wheelchair nearby. Fred's entire body went wrangling. Fred whispered softly, now Jungkook watched as his uncle face twisted with emotions. Right, guilt, fear. Jungkook mockingly, uncle Fred, you were always known as a charming man, were not you? Ladies man even, but I never thought you stood so strong just to kill another man's wife, and not just any man, but your own brother. Fry flinched at the words. Jungkook shook his head. Fred was trembling with disgust. How long can you go? Fred closed his eyes before listening. You don't know everything. Jungkook eyes and apple. Jungkook smiled. Oh, then why don't you man tell me, uncle, what could possible justice everything you be done? Fred remained silent. Jungkook clutched and then turned to his men. Jungkook commanding, secure the search the make sure he won't try to jump off the plane. Greeted Titan, his Titan's strong hand grabbed him, tying him up tightly. A cold sweat forehead as he forehead the partners. He thought he had control, but now everything was commanding. He was trapped, and for the first time in a long time, jeon felt fear. The next day, Taehyung had trembled slightly as he held his phone. Yoongi was on the other end, was coming, but from Yoongi's serious. Jungkook has arrived, everything is ready. The guardian of the culprit is about to begin. Taehyung took a deep breath, his heart pounded against his chest. This was it. This was for his parents, for justice. Yoongi arrived shortly after Truth picked him up as they tried to watch the jeon mansion. Taehyung couldn't stop his thought from racing. What would happen next? With this piece of the past when they finally reached the mansion, swiftly in the air.